So I think at this point, it's pretty fair to say that the entire drama surrounding Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has reached an apex of absolute ridiculousness, I think. And at this point now, Daniel Vavra is not exactly helping the situation. I think at this point, it is time to now call him out on some of the BS that he is doing, and this is one of them. So he just recently made a post about RevSaysDesu. And if you guys don't know who Rev is, RevSaysDesu is a content creator slash VTuber in this commentary space that covers very similar things that I do. And Rev actually ended up defending the game like I did for the most part, aside from a couple of things here and there. And Daniel Vavra decided to get upset, call him a grifter, and get mad over the fact that he reported on people refunding their pre-orders, which is in fact a true statement, and he got mad anyway. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, the drama surrounding this game is absolutely insane. There's no doubt about it. I think it's gotten to the point where it has far exceeded what most people thought was going to happen with this particular video game. But Daniel Vavra and his responses over on social media are absolutely not helping out whatsoever. And it's gotten to the point now where he's attacking people who actually were defending him, right? He's attacking people like Rev who were actually defending him if he watched the video, which, let's be real, he didn't watch the video. I think he even admits that later in his Twitter post where he says that, oh, don't use XYZ titles, like whatever, you know? So that tells me that he just focused on the title, focused on the thumbnail, didn't watch the video. And that's what 99% of the people who complain about videos like that do. They just look at the title and thumbnail and they make the entire assumption based off of that, and they leave stupid comments that make him look dumb whenever you ask them, hey, did you watch the video? And they say, no, I just saw the title and thumbnail. You're an idiot. So anyway, let's get into this video, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, obviously, guys, I went over on Hypnocast at, we talked about Daniel Vavra and his response where he gave a 10-page thread. I didn't do a video on it because honestly, I just don't have time. There's so much other things happening. But Daniel Vavra did a 10-page thread where he essentially admitted to most of the rumors that were out there. One of the things he debunked was the fact that the game is not banned in Saudi Arabia. But he did admit that having a gay option for Henry is now a thing. You can, in fact, make Henry gay in the game if he so choose. And a lot of people are getting angry over that. But let's talk about what he did to Rev. So look at this video here. This is a video from Rev, and it says, woke Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and woken is obviously, he's highlighting that word because he doesn't believe it to be woke, but that's besides the point. Woke Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 backlash results in mass pre-order refunds as developer loses trust. There is nothing wrong about that statement. Literally nothing wrong about that. If you are looking at that statement and thinking that's a lie, that is not the case. There is a ridiculous amount of people that are saying they are refunding the game. They are canceling their pre-orders. I can't even keep up with the amount of comments that I get on my videos talking about people canceling their pre-orders. So I don't think that's not true. I don't think that's a not true statement at all. I think it absolutely is true. And what he's been doing lately, Daniel Vavra, is he's been posting, and I'll show you guys in a minute, he's been posting on his Twitter page nonstop updates about how the game is in the top sellers list and all that other stuff. It's like, bro, we know your game is going to do well. I'm going to buy the game. I want to be very clear because I have to review it and whatnot, but I know your game is going to do well. Nobody's saying your game's not going to do well. But we're saying that people have lost trust in you, and you are not making it better by the responses that you're having like this. So anyway, so he's targeting Rev, and he says, another grifter. Oh, okay, so here we go with the word, right? The word grifter that everybody doesn't know how to use. The word has lost its meaning. It has completely just faded away to the sands of time with words like racist, homophobe, transphobe, and everything like that. But he says another grifter. No, our pre-orders haven't dropped because of backlash. The sold/return copies ratio is the same as it was. What happened is that the preview hype has naturally waned, and 9 massively discounted games entered the chart. Monster Hunter is down as well. So that's the excuses he's having in terms of why his game is seemingly down in the charts. And then you got Mighty Cuck over here saying they lie a lot to influence the perception that their ideals are the correct one. And if you don't think like they do, consequences will happen. Again, I don't know. What the fuck does Mighty Keith have to do with this conversation? This motherfucker doesn't play games at this point. The only thing he plays is NBA 2K. Get the fuck out the conversation, bro. You never played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. I can pretty much guarantee you, because it's probably a little bit too complicated for somebody of your manner. But anyway, Rev says, labeling me as a grifter in a video where I defend your game from being labeled as woke over a rumored gay scene is wild. And yes, it is absolutely wild. And this is why, as much as I hate defending developers, sometimes, yes, I have to defend developers that if I feel like they're in the right or if I feel like they're in the wrong, I will call it out either way, depending on how I feel. But unfortunately, what ends up happening is whenever I call out these developers for doing the right thing for once, it always usually ends up biting me in the ass. And that goes for Rev as well. It ends up biting us in the ass because they end up saying something fucking stupid, or they come out and they have this preconceived notion over what we are or what we do or whatever the case may be, and they follow the same crowd, and then they complain about other people following their own crowds when it comes to their game. So it's like, bro, what are you doing? You didn't even at least watch the video to understand the topic at hand or what's being discussed. All you did was literally look at a fucking thumbnail and title and make your entire assumption from there. That's literally all you did. You could tell because there is not, you didn't play anything. Look, you clicked the video, you didn't even let the ad finish. You clicked the video and you just went to the title and you took a screenshot. That's all you did. You didn't even watch it. But anyway, yes, people canceled pre-orders. Many did because you won't address the actions of the community manager's code of conduct posted on Steam. Even now, you still avoid the issue entirely. Yes, your game has a lot of pre-orders, but it would have been more if you hadn't tippy-toed around valid concerns about the actions stemming from your parent company. Seeing you crash out over someone pointing this out is exactly why people are losing trust in you. Bro, I honestly can't say it any better than that. I mean, that gets a like from me. So anyway, he ends up spurging out. Let me showcase here. Let me go down, skip Mighty Cuck really quick. So he says, well, sorry, but maybe don't use titles with phrases like massive exodus to avoid confusion. Again, there is no massive exodus, right? It just says results in mass pre-order refunds. Mass pre-order refunds means there is a lot of refunds that are happening. And there is, in fact, a lot of refunds that are happening. The amount of people that are commenting on these videos, commenting on these Twitter posts would lead someone to believe that there is a massive amount of refunds happening. There's no doubt about it. To pretend as if that's not true is to be ignorant to the truth and all the conversation that's surrounding your particular video game. So what Rev said here, there's nothing wrong with what he said here. And of course, you're going to have all the people that normally would be attacking Rev, right? They'll be attacking him, calling him grifter, whatever the case may be. There's people out here actually defending him. If you look at Mighty Cuck got absolutely fucking roasted by a multitude of people in the comments. Look at this. It's so ironic you're saying this considering he got massive amounts of backlash because his game wasn't diverse enough. He actively defended, try the game in the video if you actually watched it. Another dumbass didn't watch the clip. Keep up, asked Keith. He defended the game. Can you point one lie? Watch the video before yapping. Name one lie said in the video. He actively defended the game. Funny, when Keith of all people says this after the whole Starfield debacle, when that disaster came out. Mighty Keith, shut your bitch ass up. You're just as bad. I mean, people are roasting Mighty Cuck, rightfully so, because he's an actual real grifter. This guy does not play video games, and if he does, they are upmost the most casual collection that you could possibly imagine on the internet. So besides the point, man, this is not even a Mighty Cuck video. This is ultimately about Daniel Vavra. You need to pick your battles properly. I understand Daniel Vavra is the kind of guy to kind of go quickly on social media and just lash out at people, both left, right, whatever. I'm not telling you to pick a side, my guy. All I'm saying is if you're going to screenshot someone's video and make an entire assumption about it, perhaps you should watch it before you make that assumption, because a screenshot pretty much proves that you did it because you just clicked it, you got the ads playing, you paused the ad so that he can't actually get any ad revenue or whatever. You pause the fucking ad, and then you just screenshot this and make up a whole narrative about it. It's fucking insane. And you're doing exactly what you're complaining about other people are doing about your video game. You're saying, oh, everybody's making up a narrative based off one screenshot. But you're literally making up an entire narrative based off one screenshot from a YouTuber as well. So what are we fucking doing here? The level of hypocrisy is absolutely insane. And I gotta be honest with you, it's actions like this that make me not want to personally support your game after a while. If he keeps doing this shit and acting the way that he is, I'm probably going to be out. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.